check this out. It is a, is that a triple decker or a double decker? That's a double decker, right? It's not a triple decker, right? I don't know. Double decker. Because a single decker is like a regular sandwich. Yeah, I'm gonna go with double decker. A lot of people call this a triple decker. Anyways, a double decker, peanut butter and banana and some jelly. You can see some jelly in there.
Side note.
Sandwich.
We used to do this all the time.
All the time in New York. This is made with the Nature's Own 2-time like protein bread. The best thing I can relate it to and compare it to is P28. And you can get it at the store and it's like $2 for the loaf. Definitely a great option if you're looking to get more protein in your diet. But anyways, what's going on, guys? We are heading to the gym, getting ready to leave. It's 3:15 on Wednesday. PH3, week 9, day 3 coming up. That's something else.
Looks like you're doing 10,000 calorie challenge. Maybe soon. So unless you guys have been under a rock and you didn't know, the Northeast got absolutely pummeled with snow upon snow upon snow, this is what the aftermath looks like. It's a massive snowbank right behind me and snow, cars covered in snow, and let's look at all that. So I think the grand total was probably about 1.5 feet, maybe a little less. I know some parts of the state got absolutely slammed harder than we did, but if we're looking at the drift here, look at that. That's where the car was. We are back home now, just finished up dinner. It is actually, what time is it? 8:19. So we've been home for probably about an hour and a half now. Like I said, just finished up dinner. I haven't had a chance to talk about the workout and I wanted to take a second and just chat about it. So today was, like I said, PH3 week 9. 82.5%, 3 sets of 5 for both the squat and the bench, and then a little bit of accessory work after that. I think it was just leg extensions, leg curls, and then some calf raises. And other than that, it was pretty straightforward. I was actually feeling super tight before the workout. My hips were feeling really, really tight. And so I figured I wanted to come on and chat about one of my favorite mobility movements for bodybuilders and powerlifters. I guess anybody, really, but I guess it pertains more specific to me since I am in more of a powerlifting program right now. So one of my favorite all-time stretches is a walkout or a lunge with a rotation. So
basically the way you do it is you start in a plank on your hands, and what you do is you reach across the body. So if you lunge up with that right foot, you're gonna reach across your body with your right hand. So you're gonna reach at about a 45-degree angle up in front, and then you're gonna reach up to the ceiling with the same side that you just reach with. So if you lunge up with the right foot, the right hand is reaching across, and then it's reaching up towards the ceiling. So what this is gonna do, it's gonna get some nice movement in the hips and nice stretch in the hips, as well as some good rotation in the thoracic spine. And if you have both of those, really good hip movement, range of motion in the hips, and really good movement in the thoracic spine, you're gonna basically be able to move well in almost any capacity. You know, obviously you can have some other limitations going on, but that's going to attack two of the major limiting factors in a lot of movements, especially if you're squatting or deadlifting. So definitely give it a shot. Let me know what you think. Like I said, one of my personal favorites as far as mobility for bodybuilding and powerlifting, making sure you stay nice and limber, being able to move around, because if you're anything like me, if you've been lifting for any length of time, you know that there are going to be days and times where your body just feels so bound up, and it's definitely important to stay nice and mobile. So definitely give that a shot. But anyways, my battery's going to die. We're going to head to bed soon. Got to be up early for my small group class in the morning, my very last one, since my last day is on Friday. So gotta be fresh, gotta be ready. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the morning. So it's just about 10:30 on Thursday. I feel like I've been up for like 5 hours already. Oh wait. We almost have been. We were up nice and early. Alarms went off at like 6. We didn't really roll out of bed till like 6:30ish, maybe 6:34. But we were snoozing because it was cold and you want to stand on the blankets. You guys know how it is. But anyways, got up, went to the gym and taught my last small group class at the works. Good final class. That's all I can say. It was a good final class. Everybody had fun. And yeah, other than that, after my class, we went to Walmart, did a little bit of grocery shopping, not too much, just picked up the essentials, grabbed some chicken, grabbed Kona's chicken, a big ass bag of raw chicken thighs. So as you guys know, she's on the raw diet now, which is going awesome still. Grabbed these new rice cakes, the garden tomato and basil. Yami heard of these and saw them and grabbed them because she wanted to try them out. Some other stuff, new stuff we got. This Sabra, so if you guys don't know Sabra, like a hummus brand, but this is a spread, and it's actually honey mustard that's made with hummus. Not something we needed, but we saw, we're like, maybe try it out. 2.5 fat, 3 carbs, and 1 protein for 1 serving of this, which is 14 grams. And then one other thing, what else did we grab that was interesting? Oh yeah, we've been on like a fruit smoothie kick for past like week or so, since we both realized we need to get more micronutrients and kind of get our digestive systems like more in check and have more good nutritious foods. And so we got some fruit for like smoothies and not juicing, but smoothies and stuff like that. And other thing we got was some sugar-free honey. This is interesting, kind of like a diet hack. If you want to save some carbs on honey, honey is obviously very heavy, carb heavy. And so this is Honey Tree's sugar-free honey. It's actually made with erythritol, right? Or sorbitol?
Sorbitol and maltitol. All the titols.
In total, it looks like there are 14 sugar alcohols out of the 17 carbs. So it's really, if you're doing the whole net carb thing, there's really only 3 grams of carbs per serving, which is 21 grams, which is a normal serving size, whereas normal honey has like 20 plus. So we tried it. It doesn't taste exactly like honey, but if you are looking to save some carbs, it can be a good substitute. Oh, and one other thing I wanted to talk about is this. I don't know if you guys have had this or seen this, but it is a 5-Hour Energy protein. So this thing has 21 grams of protein in 6 ounces. This thing is really, really little. Yeah, it's just that big. 21 grams of protein. I had it on the way home from Walmart, and I guess the closest thing I can compare it to is just a really, really sweet Isopure. So if you guys have had Isopure before, it's like a flavored like water, and it kind of leaves a taste on the back of your tongue because it's obviously filled with 40 grams of protein for a big drink. But if you're in a pinch, this thing could definitely help you out. It's not terrible, but it's not great at the same time either. But like I said, it has 21 grams of protein, so it can definitely help you out if you do need something really quick, or you are behind on something for the day, or if you need an extra 20 grams of protein. So definitely try that. This is the, I don't know what flavor. It had the flavor right on the band. Peach. On the top. Peach mango or something like that? Peach something. Alrighty, it's about 248. No, it's not about 248. It's exactly 248. We are getting ready to leave the house in probably about like 15, 20, 25 minutes. And I am making a smoothie. So I was talking about the smoothies earlier, about how we want to make sure we're getting in more micros and more like whole, like good foods. This has right here, mango, pineapple, and papaya, as well as a scoop of these Pretty Fit greens that Yami got when she was affiliated with Pretty Fit. This is basically all these vegetables that you see there ground up into like a powder, and you can add it to just about anything, your oatmeal, your, in my case, smoothies, to give it more micronutrient power. So last thing in this that I'm adding are just some basic egg whites, 2 servings of egg whites. And so I mixed it up a little bit, and I definitely need to mix it up more because it's still quite thick. But I'm having before we head out of the house and heading back to the gym. I do have one client today, and yeah, Yami's gonna work out. No, Yami's actually gonna go to a PT session, like not personal training, but physical therapy for her shoulder and for her knee. And I think that's all we're doing right now. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. So it's just about 8 o'clock. We are back home, trained my client. Yami went to go do her PT session. She feels awesome now, like a brand new woman.
Brand new woman.
Brand new woman. I'm gonna finish out the vlog here, but not before talking about something very, very simple that I feel like a lot of time gets looked over, especially by those who have been in the fitness world for quite a long time, and that is how to prep your food. So I get questions all the time about what is the best way to prep a lot of food. And so I'm gonna show you guys basically how I do it and how we do it. So we start off by taking the chicken breast. So there's the whole breast. We'll cut it up into bite-sized pieces, and then we will just toss it in the pan. While it's in the pan, you season it, garlic, salt, pepper, onion powder, whatever you want, whatever suits your taste, and then you just let it cook. So as you can see, it's browning up. We're also making some beans right there. But as far as bulk cooking is concerned, that is what we find works best for us. If you try and cook the breast all together at once, whether it's in a pan, it's gonna dry out. It's gonna take a long time to cook. The longer you take to cook it, the more it's gonna dry out, the more it's gonna lose its moisture, and you know, it's just not gonna taste good, and you want your food to taste good. So one of the best pieces of advice I can give you guys is just chop it up, toss it in a pan under like medium high heat or so. So this is like a little over medium. And then just let it cook, stirring it occasionally until it's finished. Easiest thing possible. Really, you're gonna cook a lot at once. You're gonna have a good amount for the next few days, so you don't have to cook food every single night. But with that being said, I'm gonna finish up the vlog right here. It's been kind of a long day. Started early this morning with a small group class. Then had to go back to work, obviously, for my training session, and now we're back home. But tomorrow is my, let me go in the other room. Tomorrow is my last day at the works. It's funny just because I've been there for like a month and a half when I'm leaving, but it just feels like something new is starting, and it doesn't just feel like it is. Something brand new is starting onto a new part, a new chapter in my life, I guess is the best way to say it. You know, it's a lot of responsibility coming up, and just something I feel, like I said in my last video, something that needs to be done in order for me to keep growing personally and for me to take the next step in my fitness career. And I think managing people and learning the ins and outs of how to run like a physical fitness business is gonna pay off a lot in the long run. But with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm very excited for what's coming forward. Not necessarily just for the channel, because I don't know what's gonna happen with the channel coming up after next week, just because I'm gonna be spending 40, 50 hours a week at my job. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to film, whatever else I'm gonna do. Even my workouts are probably going to take a back seat to what is now my current priority of building this personal training program from the ground up. And so I'm just very, very excited about it, very nervous. You know, it's gonna be a ride. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate everybody's support, especially in the last video announcing that I did get this job. You know, it's just awesome to see the support that you guys show day in and day out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I said like 4 times already. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you have not already. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video.